everyone, and welcome. If your child is in the Jackson Heights Band, you already know they're part of something pretty special. But you know, band is so much more than just a class. It's really the start of an amazing musical journey. And today, we're going to lay out the map for that journey.
So let's just get right into it. Your child comes home, they're excited about the music, they're making new friends, it's awesome. But you might be wondering, what's next? You know, how do they go from just enjoying band class to becoming a really confident, skilled, and passionate musician? That's the big question, right? So let's figure out that path together.
All right, the very first step on this path is all about building a super solid foundation. It's about sharpening those individual skills, and honestly, the most powerful tool for that is private lessons.
It helps to think about this in two ways. Band class is absolutely essential, no question. That's where kids learn how to listen, how to blend their sound, and how to work as a team. But private lessons, that's a different game. That's where your child gets that focused, one-on-one attention that can just skyrocket their individual progress and help them really master their instrument. They're not competing with each other. They actually work together to create a more complete musician.
Okay, so maybe you're thinking about lessons. What should you look for in a great teacher? Well, you want a specialist, someone who really knows one or two instruments inside and out, not a jack of all trades. A huge green flag is a teacher who actually plays for your child. That modeling is so important. And look for someone who sets high standards, who really drills those fundamentals, and, this is a big one, someone who will refuse to teach students who don't practice. Now that might sound tough, but it's a great sign. It means they're just as invested in your child's success as you are.
So, all this hard work, all this individual practice, what's it all for? It's about getting them ready to shine. Once a musician starts honing those skills, it's time to step out of the practice room and into the spotlight at the Solo and Ensemble Festival.
Now, I want to be clear, this is not some high-pressure, terrifying competition. In fact, the Florida Bandmasters Association calls it a wonderful learning experience. The MPA is just a chance for your child to perform for an expert judge and get direct, super valuable feedback. It's all about growth, not just getting a grade. It's an incredible opportunity to build confidence and use everything they've been working on.
So we've got these skilled musicians, and we have these incredible performance opportunities. But who makes all this stuff possible? Because this doesn't just happen on its own. Let's talk about the band's incredible support system, the Jackson Heights Band Boosters.
The official definition calls the Band Boosters a voluntary support group, but the most important words in that sentence are made up primarily of band parents. What does that mean? It means people just like you who are dedicated to making sure the entire band program doesn't just get by, but that it actually thrives.
So what do the boosters actually do? Well, their work really focuses on 5 key things. They give direct support for music education and student welfare. They help out the band director, and they sponsor all kinds of activities, like that Solo and Ensemble Festival we were just talking about. And of course, they do the fundraising that makes this whole journey possible. They are literally the engine that powers these opportunities for our kids.
And that brings us right back to you. If you've been listening and thinking, hey, I'd like to be part of that, getting involved is really simple. You can just reach out to the band director or look for the volunteer form online. Seriously, every little bit of help makes a huge difference for every single student in the band.
So we end on this. From those private lessons that build skill, to the festivals that build confidence, to the community that holds it all together. That's the journey of a musician at Jackson Heights. The path is there, the support is there. The only question left is the one you see right here. What role will you play in our band's success story?